What should I consider my first luxury handbag to be? Now, unfortunately, the answer is not that simple. Hi guys, and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is May. Today I wanted to get into one question that I get asked a ton, and that is, what should I consider my first luxury handbag to be? Now, unfortunately, the answer is not that simple, so I wanted to create a video kind of letting you know the key things that you should be either researching or kind of considering when you are looking to add that first luxury handbag into your collection. Really quick, if you are new around here and you love talking handbags, luxury pieces, a little bit of fashion inspiration, some travel vlogs, just lifestyle in general, please consider subscribing down below. We are almost getting to that 2,000 mark, and that is so exciting. So getting right into the video, the first thing that I want to mention is you have to look at what it is that you want the handbag for. I personally have always been the type of person that I want to have a bag that is going to give me versatility. I want to be able to use it whether I'm going to the groceries, whether I'm going to a wedding, whether I'm going to school, whether I'm going to an office. But I've come to the realization that one bag cannot do it all. Don't get me wrong, there are handbags out there that will give you a ton of versatility, but it all really depends on your lifestyle. So let's say you're looking to purchase a bag that you want to be able to use for the majority of your outings or your events during the day. You're gonna have to have some sort of room in order to play with. Because let's say for night times to dinner, I personally prefer carrying a smaller bag. But then if I am going into the office, even if I don't have to carry a laptop, which I never did, I always preferred having a bigger bag. So if you're looking for something that's gonna be able to fit both of those type of occasions, then you're gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle and maybe get like a medium-sized bag. So you have the versatility of using it during the day, but then it's easy to incorporate during a nighttime event. Now, we are talking about luxury pieces, so I know these handbags can definitely get expensive. So I understand why it is that we want that first piece to be so versatile, and I totally get that. Me, on the other hand, when I added my first piece, I went for the Speedy 35, and that's pretty much an office bag. Like, I probably used that bag for everything once I got it. But when you really think about it, that's pretty much a bag that either you can use if you do carry a lot of things on the day-to-day, or if you are going into an office, if you are going to school and you are a student. But really as a nighttime bag to maybe go to dinner or to hang out with a couple of friends, it's not really too convenient. It only offers a top handle, so I would have to either hand carry it or on the crook of my arm. And it is the 35 size, so it's one of the biggest size. If I'm going out to dinner, my bag alone would need a chair in order to sit at the table. So that's where I'm kind of coming in and letting you know that you have to find a middle ground or decide which of the two occasions it is that you want to spend the money on in order to use more often. Now, talking about money, let's dive into budget. So yes, I get asked, what do you think should be my first luxury designer bag? And that really all varies also on your budget. I wanted to give you guys examples, which I'll get to at the end of this video. And I wanted to keep it within the $1,000 to $2,000 range. But you guys, the price increases lately have been out of control. So I had to bump it up a little bit, and we're gonna work between the $1,500 to $2,500 price range. And I also feel if this is gonna be your first handbag in the luxury world, that is a pretty good price range to start off with, just because I don't know about you guys, but when I first added my Speedy, it was, I think, $600, and I was terrified of purchasing that bag for that price. You know, I was used to buying bags maybe within $100, $150, and jumping now to a $600 handbag just really scared me. First, because I was like, oh my God, what if it gets dirty? What if it, gets a dent? What if I just damage it? That's a lot of money for a bag. And now that we're talking about thousands of dollars for handbags, I definitely understand why people either think we are crazy or why people add pieces into their collection and really think those choices through. because you want to make sure that you're adding something that is going to be durable and it's going to last you a very long time, especially for that price point. So if it is your first luxury handbag, I think within the 1000s and 2000s is a nice first step into diving into the luxury community. Believe me, with time, you will get a little bit more comfortable with the prices that these handbags have. Some will still be out of this world for you, like they are to me. I mean, sometimes I think about spending $3,000 on a fabric bag and I'm like, are you nuts? But to each their own. As I said, I think as you add more and more to your collection, you become more and more comfortable with the price. And obviously you are saving up. At least I was in all of these cases. I save up to add these pieces to my collection. So it is something that when I do add them, I want to make sure that it's not only a piece that I've done my research on, but that it is going to get that cost per wear, meaning that I will be spending, you know, $2,000, $2,500 on, but it is a piece that I will be able to incorporate often into my wardrobe. The leather that I went for is a leather that's durable, or if I chose canvas, it is a very sturdy canvas that will last a period of time. And those are really the things that I consider before adding any type of luxury handbag into my collection, yet alone it being the first one. Now, the third thing that I would consider when adding that first luxury handbag into your collection is going for a neutral. I know that some people love a pop of color. I mean, I choose to have my pop of colors on my outfit, as you can see by this beautiful blazer and also by my nail color. However, when it comes to handbags, I definitely keep it on the neutral side. As I mentioned, I like to add pieces into my collection that first are easy to grab and go. I don't want to put too much thought into it. I just want either the style to go with the occasion, but I don't want to think about, oh wow, now I have to work around my outfit in order to match with my handbag. And I feel like adding color to your handbag just makes it that much more difficult in order to pair with the rest of your look. Unless you're a very simple black, white, tan kind of dresser, then maybe a pop of color would be nice. But even then, there are some occasions that require your handbag to be toned down as well. So that's why I feel like a good neutral is a key first piece to add into your collection. Not only will you be able to match it with everything no matter what, so it'll definitely lower that cost per wear that I previously mentioned because you'll be using the bag a lot more. But at the same time, it's gonna allow you to incorporate it into different outfits and different occasions very easily. I love nude, tan, beige bags, anything within that color family. I have a ton, and I feel like anytime that I'm going anywhere, even if I'm wearing all black or even if I'm wearing a little bit of color, a nude bag goes perfect with that outfit. I do have a couple of black bags here and there. I'm not particularly a huge fan on black bags, but I do believe that 1 or 2 black bags are a must in anyone's collection. And that is just simply because when you are doing a very elegant toned down look, I think a black bag is ideal to finish off that outfit. Now, speaking on neutrals, that is one of the reasons why I mentioned more of the tan and black color family. When you get into the lighter colors, keep in mind that unfortunately color transfer is a real thing and it does really exist. So if it is going to be a bag that you're going to use very often, if you are going to wear it with darker clothing or jeans, there is that possibility that it could stain your bag, especially if it's a crossbody bag or a longer shoulder strap kind of bag. So for that reason, I will lean more towards a darker tone of neutral if it is a bag that you are going to incorporate throughout a lot of your looks. And then a little honorable mention tip, and that is don't get carried away with the price difference between sizes. Let me share an example with you. When I got my Speedy 35, the difference between the 30 and the 35, I think was like $20. So I was like, what? I'm already spending $600. Might as well just add an extra 20 and get a bigger bag. As I mentioned, that bag is just so big that for what I was using it at the moment, it kind of made sense. But if I would have gone for the 30, it would have been even that much more practical for me to be able to take it out to dinners and be comfortable with it rather than feel like the 35 was just so cumbersome. So a lot of fashion houses do that, and the difference between the sizes is just $50-$60 and you feel, wow, I'm already investing so many thousands, what's an extra 60? But that's not really what you should be thinking. What you should be considering is the larger bag gonna be suitable for my lifestyle? Is that what I'm really looking to add as the first piece for my luxury collection? Think about that. Sometimes a smaller bag, it's gonna be cheaper, obviously, but it is gonna be the one that you are searching to add as that first luxury piece. Or you might go ahead and want to add the larger item. Great. That means that you're just paying a little bit more of a difference and you're getting that larger piece that you ultimately feel you'll give the most use to. The whole idea behind it is try not to get carried away with how the marketing of the sizes of the bags goes. Focus on doing your research, realizing what size and what style works for you. And once you go into the store, know what you're going in for, because the stores can be very intimidating and the sales associates can sometimes definitely try to steer you away just for that additional $60 or $70. But if you go in with the right mindset and you've already done previous research to know what you wanted to add, just stay strong and you'll be able to walk out with that first luxury handbag that ultimately works for you. So I hope these tips were helpful, you guys. What I wanted to do was get into a little bit of recommendations that I would think are great starter handbags if you are thinking about starting a luxury collection. Now, I did come up with 5 options, and as I said, I try to keep it within that $1,500 to $2,500 price range. My first one, I did cheat a little bit. It is over by $100, but I really feel like you could definitely consider this one as your first piece, and that is going to be the YSL Lulu in the small size. Now, I wanted to bring mine now for a little bit of eye candy. I do have the medium size, but don't let the small fool you. It definitely fits everything that you could possibly think that you need. Obviously, it's not going to fit a laptop. The medium doesn't fit a laptop either. So it is a bag that leans more toward those that just don't need to carry so much into your workspace and are considering to use this piece as maybe a daily piece and also transition it into a night out. I feel the small also gives you a ton of versatility. You can wear it on the shoulder in the shorter option. You can wear it on the longer option on the shoulder as well. And you can even wear it crossbody if you wanted to. So you can take it out for dinner at night. You can wear it to a nice event. You can wear it into the office. If you want to put it a little bit more casual, you can do that crossbody option and then just wear jeans and a cute shirt. So the versatility is definitely there. Now, here's another option that I ran into, and I think it's a great starter piece as well. And that is the Givenchy Small Antigona Sport Bag. Now, I love the versatility that this bag offers. It gives you a top handle, which is definitely that option to dress it up. And then it also has a chunky strap, which I love. As a casual dresser myself, I love a good chunky strap, especially when I want to dress down a bag. So the fact that this one offers both is just so good in order to be able to incorporate during different occasions. It does come in tan and in black, so great neutrals to start off with. And the Antigona, you guys, is such a classic. The simple silhouette, which was first released, has been around for years. And now they've been releasing this softer, mushier type of style. And at first I wasn't too much of a fan, but I gotta say it's definitely growing on me. So this one here comes in at $23.90, great price point for an all-leather bag and one that offers that versatility that we want, especially for our first handbag. All right, the next piece is gonna come at no surprise, but I want you to let me know if you are an old viewer on this channel, if you thought that I was gonna bring this piece out. And that is my Speedy B25, particularly in the damier band print. I have a ton of videos on this bag. I have a ton of reviews. I talk about it way too much, but I definitely had to feature her here because I think that this is a great starter piece for somebody that's starting off their luxury collection. In my opinion, I think that when you think first bag to add into my luxury collection, a good majority of people think Louis Vuitton, and they definitely have earned that reputation. Their canvas pieces, for me in particular, have held the test of time. My Speedy 35 is 10 years old and it looks like I got her yesterday. And this one right here is also in excellent condition. I recently did an in-depth review about her, so I'll make sure to link it down below, where I do point out some of the wear and tear in the bag, but for the most part, she looks excellent. So I really do believe that this is a bag that will offer so much versatility if that is something that you are looking for. It does have the top handle. It is a small size, so I feel like you can transition her from day to night very nicely. However, as the YSL Small, don't let the 25 size fool you. It definitely packs a ton. It is very, very spacious inside. Obviously, you won't be able to fit a laptop in here, but you can definitely fit an iPad or an iPad mini. You can put a cardigan, you can put a couple of pouches, a water bottle. So you definitely have room to play with. And then it does have the longer strap, which you can wear long shoulder, you can wear crossbody. You can take out a piece of the strap and you can also wear it on your shoulder in the shorter setting. So as I said, I feel like if you want a bag that's going to be versatile, this is your bag. I particularly would recommend it in the canvas. It is currently running at $1,820, so 1,820. But they do have a leather option if you have a little bit more room in your budget. That one is a little bit higher. I think it's high up in the 2000s, but it's also a great size as it is in the 25 bandolier as well. But if there is one handbag that I can recommend, like when people ask me, what is your one bag that you would recommend? My mind automatically goes to this bag. It is like in an instant, I know that this is the bag that I want to recommend, but I know that not everybody is a fan, first of Louis Vuitton, second of maybe this type of print on the canvas. So that's why I'm giving you guys different options in case you are looking to add something else that is not this. And sticking with that canvas print, I did want to mention also the Celine horizontal Cabas tote. I recently did a video on 5 pieces that you should not miss out on Celine. So I'll make sure to link that one down below for you guys to check out as well. But I really do feel like this is a great starter piece. As my Speedy 35, it is the same size and it does offer a top handle, so it's great for you to be able to carry it during nights out if you're going to dinner. Keep in mind it is a little bit of a larger bag, but that also gives you the opportunity to transition it if you wanted to carry it for the office or just to go into school if you are a student. It gives you a lot of space to play with, and it also offers a crossbody strap. So the versatility once again is there in that bag, and the cost is not too bad for what you're getting. This one is currently at $1,950, and I gotta say I love the Celine monogram, if we can call it that. I think it's very understated. It's one of those that if you know, you know, but at the same time it's not loud and flashy like the LV logo from Louis Vuitton. So if you wanted something in canvas but at the same time didn't want to go the loud route as the LV monogram logo, this is a great alternative. And then my last pick is actually going to be a new bag to me. I recently ran into her on Instagram and I gotta say I've been stalking her. I love the silhouette of this handbag as it was previously released, but now it's coming in full leather, and that is the Chloe Woody tote. Now, I think they released this bag maybe 1 or 2 years back, and they did release it in that sort of fabric canvas material with the canvas straps. I feel like that one is very sporty, very Vichy vibe, but now they've released it in an all leather option, and you guys, it is stunning. I love the monochromatic look that they went with. You either have a black or you have a beautiful tan caramel color. I think this is a really good size, in particular because even though it's a tote, it's a very slimline tote. So you can take it into the office or you can take it into work, but you can also transition it and take it out to dinner because it's not something that when it sits on you, it's gonna be bulky and pop out. I feel like it's gonna be very slim underneath your arm to carry it. You also have the option to carry it on the crook of your arm. Just keep in mind, it is a little bit of a larger size, even though they also have the small option, which I think is so cute. But that one would be dedicated more for a specific event for smaller handbags. So I feel like the medium size is one that you can incorporate in various occasions. And the price point, you guys, for an all leather bag, I think is great. It's currently running at $17.90, which I think is a really good price point, especially for the size of the bag. It's not too big, but I think it is comfortable enough where you can fit your necessities, and you can also fit in a laptop in this one if you needed to carry one into the office. Alright guys, so that does it for this video. I wanted to take some time to let you know the things that I consider, even now as my collection has grown. Every time that I want to add a new piece, I run through these points and kind of see what is going to work for me, what I'm missing in my collection, and what I can add in order to make it a little bit more complete. So I think these are really good key points to consider if you are adding that first luxury handbag to start your collection. Now, I will warn you, it is a total addiction, and once you start off with the first one, it will only get you deeper and deeper into that luxury handbag world, so you have been warned. But as I said, always take some time to do your research when adding these pieces. I do think most of you, like myself, work very hard and save up in order to add these pieces into your collection. So in order to add that first luxury handbag, I definitely recommend you do a little bit of research just to really understand what it is that you want to use the bag for. Let me know if there's anything that you might have considered or that you consider when buying now bags into your growing collection. Let's go ahead and start a little conversation down below in the comment section. Now, I will be linking up these two videos, which are reviews in particular to the YSL Lulu and the Speedy B25, which I spoke about, for you guys to check out. But as always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch today, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.